1,
2, 3,
4,
5,
6,
7.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Mestemaker, and today I will be instructing you guys on how to do a cartwheel. So, a little background information on a cartwheel. It is the basic and probably one of the first things that you will need to know in learning how to tumble. This skill is the basic skill that is needed to perform higher up skills like a round off or really anything that you want to do in tumbling. So, to get right into it, we have someone here today. Her name is Tay Harper, and she is going to be demonstrating for us today how to do a cartwheel. There are 5 steps in how to do a cartwheel. So we're going to start with the first step, which is a lunge. Taylor is going to step in front with this foot, making sure that she has some weight in it. Her hands are going to be above her face, and her back leg is going to be straight behind her. A lunge, we need to know how to do a lunge really in anything, because this is our starting point on how to take off into our tumbling and how to perform better tumbling. So that is the first skill, which is a lunge. The second skill that we will learn is how to reach far into our cartwheel. So Taylor is here with us, and she is going to reach far, making sure that she's reaching out. The reason, you can come back. The reason why we have to reach far into our cartwheel, and really this, you have to reach far in any of your tumbling, is for the simple fact of making it long makes it better. It makes your tumbling look nicer, and it feels better on your body, and it'll help you progress into having more skills later on down the road. So, we're going to reiterate those. The first skill is a lunge. Arms up. The second one, we are going to reach far. Now, entering into our third skill, she is going to take her hands and she is going to turn them. So we're going to face the camera real fast. Her first hand, so come right here. Her first hand, she is going to put it down right in front of her. Her second hand is going to come around kind of like an upside down T. So it'll look like this, an upside down T. The reason why we want to make sure that we turn that second hand is because it progresses our tumbling, and it makes our tumbling feel better just like the other skills, and it makes them longer, and it makes them more efficient so that we can add more tumbling skills down the road. So, we know the lunge, we know the reach, and the second hand. Now, the fourth skill that we need to learn is how to kick our legs up into the air. So, Taylor, put your foot in front. We are going to start a lunge. We're going to reach, turning that second hand and kicking. So if you watch her, she kicks, she is going to kick her feet up into the air, making sure that her legs are straight, making sure that her toes are pointed, and making sure that she is kicking super high and super strong. The reason why we want to kick with straight legs is because if we have bent legs, we could potentially reach out to the side, or it won't be a very good cartwheel. So we want to have our legs super straight up in the air, making sure that we are kicking super, super high, making sure that we have a good landing position. Now, another reason why we don't want to go to the side of our cartwheels is because we cannot add more skills out of that. If our legs are turned to the side, it will not be a good cartwheel at all, and you cannot add further skills like a back handspring, a back walkover, a back tuck, anything that you want. So now, the very last skill that we need to know is how to land. Our landing, so Taylor, come over here for me. Yeah, no, come over here. We are going to land in that lunge just like how we started, making sure that we are tight, our belly is tight, so her belly is tight. She is rounding her shoulders, making sure that her whole body is tight. The reason why we want to have our whole body tight, make sure we have rounded shoulders, squeezing in our belly, is to get our mind and to get everything for us prepared for us to, once again, add more skills at the end. The reason why we want to squeeze our belly and you want to squeeze it all the way to your spine is so that it is going to be easier to add more skills down the road. Why we keep rounded shoulders is because we want to stay rounded in a tight, hollow position for us to have anything going further. Now, I want Taylor, she's going to start back from the beginning, and she's going to demonstrate it for us slowly so that we go through every part and then I want Taylor to go through it fast so that you can see exactly what a cartwheel is. So we're going to start in our lunge. We are going to reach, turn that second hand, kick, land in that tight hollow shape. Good. So that is how we do a cartwheel slowly. Now, I want Taylor to show us how to do a cartwheel fast. So, just reach, turn second hand, land tight. Good. And that is how we do a cartwheel. Those are the 5 steps on how to do a cartwheel. And I hope that you guys all now know a little bit of the background and know officially how to do a cartwheel. Thank you. One.